Happy Monday, everybody. We have awesome before and after with my boy Mark out of Houston. Hope you enjoy this. This is what we started with. Watch how we got to the ending, and I hope you guys have a great week. Okay, buddy. So, first things first, we need to have this ball about here, right? Up in our stance. And the reason why it's very important that we hit a putt on the upstroke, okay? As the putter is going up, okay? And we get it too far back in our stance, we'll actually hit down on it. And what happens is, most people don't realize this, when you hit a putt, what it'll do is, it doesn't immediately start rolling end over end, okay? It will actually, and for most amateurs, it will actually skid with backwards roll, skid, and then go forward. And so we want to reduce that amount of skid, how far it skids, right? Most amateurs, the ball will skid a couple yards. I mean, 2 to 3 feet, couple feet. And great tour players like Ricky Fowler, his skid is like about like that. So it'll skid and then start going forward and end over end that way. Okay? So the sooner we can get it up in our stance, the less skid we can have. Okay? So ball position. We're going to get up in our stance. Okay? Second, what I want to do is, okay, I want to add a very small forward press with your hands. So we're going to get this shaft, instead of straight up and down like this, okay, we're going to get a very small shaft lean like this, okay? And the reason why, I always want to explain things so you understand why I'm telling you to do this or asking you to do this. All putters have loft, like a driver has loft. Some of them have 4 degrees, some have 5, some have up to 7 degrees. And so when we get our hands press forward at the right wrist there, press them forward, okay, it's essentially de-lofting it, right, and we get this shaft to look like this, okay, we're not going to move our body or twist our shoulders, we're just going to forward press our hands, okay, we take a lot of that loft off the club, and when you put that up in your stance, all of a sudden now we can really reduce skid, okay, so up in our stance, forward press. Now as we go back, kind of like that, quiet triangle, I like that, right? We want to have no body movement in our hips when we go back. We're very, very still with our hips, okay? I like the length here, but here's where we kind of get in trouble. So watch what happens. I'm play it in regular speed. Okay, freeze. So that wasn't in rewind. What happened was you hit the ball and instantly stopped the putter and then pulled it back, which is called recoil, okay? That's an absolute no-no in the putter world for consistency. A big reason why you're doing that right now, it looks like a very fast putting green. And so when you take it back too far, right, which is, that's pretty far for, it looks like a 7-foot putt, 6 or 7-foot putt, you know that if you hit it and have a nice follow through and you get that putter head over to here, you're going to hit it way too far. And so we have to reduce the length of our backstroke, right? So that backswing needs to be slightly smaller than the follow-through. I'm going to say that again. Your backstroke needs to be ever so slightly shorter than the follow-through. So for a putt of this length, I want you to take it right here. We're actually going to get a golf ball. See this golf ball? Oops. See this golf ball right here? I want you to pick it up, place it right here. Or you can place a couple of tees. That's fine if you don't want to waste your balls that you're putting with. Put a tee down right there, and then we're going to put a tee down over here. And what's going to happen is, if we have this total length right here, okay, it's going to be slightly shorter going back and slightly further going forward, okay? And we're going to get this putter all the way over here instead of hitting and going back, okay? So, up in our stance, number 1. Forward press, number 2. Up in our stance, number 1, just, we're going to have it just, and like split the center and your left toe. So, maybe a hair more than that. Maybe something like that, okay? Up in our stance, forward press with the right hand. Quiet body. We're going to take it back shorter, okay, shorter. That's about it for this. And we're going to finish a little bit further than our follow through. Just a little bit. Okay? Just a little bit further. Okay? And we're going to freeze and hold it. We never recoil. Freeze and hold it every single time until the ball stops rolling for the rest of your golf life, okay? So now I'm going to have you watch this. You're going to call me back, and we're going to start putting this into play. Really cool thing here. I didn't tell him I was recording. He took away his markers for his backswing and his follow-through and made an absolutely perfect stroke. So watch the face of joy when I told him I was secretly recording. This is what it's all about, and this is why I love teaching so much. Okay, so we've watched the 5-minute video. Spent about 4 or 5 minutes putting these new changes into play, and watch what has happened in a very short time. You can see he's made the adjustments with ball position. He's made the adjustments with the forward press. Now watch the difference in this stroke. Nice and compact going back. Look at that shaft at impact rather than scooping it. You can see he hoods the face up top. Look, that club stopped totally at impact and starts going the other way. Look at him maintain that angle and finish and freeze, as opposed to the top when he actually recoiled back another foot. What a difference. What a difference. So proud of Mark. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully these changes can help you. And I hope you guys have a great week. Go be like Mark. Make those changes.